Hello everyone, this is Hemalata, Assistant Professor, Department of Agriculture Engineering, SNS College of Technology. We are seeing the lecture series in the Watershed Planning and Management. In this session, we are going to see about the watershed delineation and priority of the watershed. Topographic maps it which consists of buildings, construction buildings, roads, railways, water bodies, forest area, etc. If it has a scale of 1 is to 24,000, which means that the 1 inch measured in map represent the 24,000 inches on the ground. They also have the contour lines which will be represented by increments of 10 or 20 feet. Contour lines represent lines of the equal elevation, which is expressed in terms of feet above mean sea level. As you imagine the water flowing downhill, imagine it crossing the contour lines perpendicularly. Watershed boundary delineation from the contour or topographic map. The water flow is perpendicular to the contour lines. In the case of isolated hill, the water flows down all sides of the hill. As the water continues downhill, it flows progressively larger watercourses and ultimately into the ocean. Any point on the watercourse can be used to define a watershed. How to how to delineate the watershed? In case of upstream, successively higher and higher contour lines first parallel then cross the stream. This is because the floor of a river valley rises as you go upstream. The general rule of thumb is that topographic lines always point upstream. For example, the direction of stream flow is from point A to B. The highest point upstream is uptime. This is the head of the watershed, beyond which the land slopes away into another watershed. At each point on the stream, the land slopes up on each side to some high point, then down into another watershed. Join all of these high points around the stream to have the watershed boundary. Prioritization of watershed. In a watershed management program, in case of large watershed, it may not be possible to treat the entire area of the watershed with land treatment measures. Identification and selection of few areas or sub-watershed having relatively more degradation problem. For development planning and implementation of conservation activities according to level of need and status of degradation. These few selected areas or sub-watershed within a large watershed are called priority watershed. In this process, collection of sufficient biophysical and socio-economic information is required for integrated watershed management planning. After effectively prioritization of watershed, sub-watershed management plan for each priority watershed is prepared in order to minimize natural and human induced hazard and to conserve the valuable resources. And finally, various integrated watershed management activities will be included in the selected priority watershed, that is the sub-watershed. Some of the factors influencing the prioritization of the watershed is in the phase of enormity of degradation process, some of the problems and constraints of financial resources coupled with limitation of expertise and scientific approach to land resource management, calls for an evolution of suitable methodology. Prioritization of areas into very high, medium, low, and very low vulnerability helps in addressing the conservation and management efforts. Watershed prioritization is a prerequisite to operationalize any major scheme. It allows the planners and policy makers to adopt a selective approach. The prioritization of watershed varies with the objectives of different schemes, but the basic framework of watershed remains the same. This is how we delineate the watershed. Thank you.